Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Miss V at Supermama 254, coming to you from Kakamega County on the outskirts of Kakamega in my kitchen. Today I just want to make chapatis and ndengu or green peas, green grams. So that's what I want to prepare today, and I also want to prepare something. I want to show you how to recycle some food. Sometimes you make food and you find like you didn't finish maybe another day, so you make it look different. So today that's what I'm gonna do. Come along with me as I do my chapatis. Everybody has their own way of doing chapatis, so this is my style of doing chapati. Maybe it is convenient or easier for somebody to do it. So join me as I do my chapatis, my style. Welcome. So I'm using the basin. This is my flour, my gano. It's called gano wheat flour. So I'll put in the basin. I preserve it in this container. I always like making a lot of chapatis that we have enough, that we can eat. Even we put in the fridge, we eat for some time. Yeah. So some people put sugar. For me, I do salt. Put some oil. That's enough. So we all have different styles of cooking. So this is my style of chapati. This is how I do it. But I have a sister of mine who makes it. She's a guru in chapatis. Shout out to my sister Sylvia in Seattle. Hi Sylvia, Miss Wagona. I love making chapatis too. When I have time, I love making chapatis. People don't like making chapatis because they feel it's too much work. Actually, good chapatis is just about mixing. How you mix, how you knead. Very important, you knead well. Chapatis have to be knead well. Well. Don't rush through. If you want them to be tasty, knead them well. Yeah. Warm water. Some people put water on a bowl first before they put in flour, but I believe it's nice to put water as you keep going, as you mix. So that you're able to see if the quantity of water you put in is enough or not. It is sticky, so I add flour to make it non-sticky. You see my basin is clear, but I'm still kneading. Very important, very key to knead well. So I'll put in some chipsy. When I come to cooking chapatis, this does well for me. So I'll put in some little fat, cooking fat. So you mix in, you mix. It's getting better and better, but still we need to knead and knead. So I'll use the surface to continue kneading. I'll put a little flour on it for the. And now continue kneading. I told you, it's about kneading. You knead well, you get good results. That's my dough. See how it looks, nice. So I'll cover it for some 30 minutes. We'll leave it for some time, 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what you're still doing. You can be doing other things as you wait for your dough. Watch to the end and see our end results, but don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Miss V at Supermama 254. This is our dough for chapati. I've taken a little bit long because I was doing other things. So this is the flour. It's so smooth, so it's tender. Tender. So I'll put it on the surface. I knead it again before now I go to the next step. My dough is ready. It's very ready now. I'll put it in balls, small balls, before I roll. I like putting flour on this wide. I love this wide plate. This plate I got from a friend many years ago. She's in the diaspora. She knows herself. She gave it to me when she was relocating. So I always put my flour on this plate, so I don't want it to stick. So what I normally do, I just do like this, and I get a knife. I put into balls. You can see the way the flour is so smooth. You can tell it's really, I've kneaded it very well. You can see, very nice. So I knead into balls. Me, I don't like big chapatis. I like them small. Some people roll wide and put oil on it, but me, I put into balls like that. Now I'll put them here. You can put on a tray. You can put, for me, I'm comfortable putting on this surface. Before, chapati used to be a very favorite, it was a very special meal. We never used to eat chapati every day, but now times have changed. People eat chapati anytime. It's just normal. It was preserved for big occasions, holidays, but now people just cook chapatis every day. Anytime it's chapati time. You can find chapati on the street. You can find chapati anywhere. Gone are the days when chapati was special. When you had to chapati day, if you didn't bathe, you will not eat chapati. So times have changed. Whether you bathe or you don't bathe, you can eat chapati. Nobody will stop you from eating chapati, because after all, there's nothing special anymore about chapati. So I'll cover them with a wet paper towel to keep them moist. So now we are going to roll and apply. I would tell you how I do it. Some people just spread it out. They put the cooking fat on it, or cooking oil. Then they cut them in strips and roll. That style, I've tried it. It doesn't work for me. I do my style that I've learned. I learned long time ago. I still use the same style to roll. So what happens? I'll just pick out. You flatten it like that. Then you roll. You don't roll a wide one. Remember, flies on the slab, so my surface. So you don't roll so wide. Remember, you must ensure your surface is very clean. Very clean. You clean it, clean. So I use this. You spread on what you have rolled. Then what I do, I cut. I put a cut from the center to the end, and I pick up that, I roll, going round. This is a pivot at the center, where the point where I cut is like a pivot. So you roll on the same as you turn, as you come, as you tighten. That is how I do it. Then you fold it at the bottom. Fold everything, folded so nicely. You can see that. That's how you fold it nicely. You put some flour so that it doesn't get stuck. Then you fold at the top like that. I put flour because it should not be sticky. So this is what I have. So I'll do this for all of them. I'll do one more time, then I'll move faster. This is the final results of the rolling I've done. For me, I roll several so that it makes it easier for me as I'm burning them on the pan. or as I'm cooking them on the pan. So I normally roll several and put them on the side. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then I always like putting like this in the flour. I press like that. This is how it is. I'll do it like that just to make it shape it. Some people find it hard to roll it into a round shape. We use flour so that it doesn't get stuck. You spread it out. I do several, then I start putting on the pan. So this is the first one. Put it there, here. So I'll do several, and then I'll turn on the pan. So this is how I spread it out enough. So I'll be picking from here as I put on the pan. This one is getting ready to be rolled, and the remaining ones are here. Yep. So this is my pan. This is the pan I use for doing chapati. I'll place it on the pan like that. Give it time to become hot. Just organize it on the pan. I always like doing this just for it to rotate it. You apply oil using a spoon. Everybody has their own style of doing it, but this is my style. So for those who want to learn to do it, you can do it. My style if you want to. Always ensure you press down the edges. Sometimes you find some people when they make chapati, you find the edges are so thick, and you find people don't eat the edges. They pinch them off because they feel it's too thick and tastes like just like it is not cooked. So sometimes when you're doing it, ensure you press the edges for them to be flattened. We're checking on it to see if it is okay. Yeah, it's ready. Now I want to prepare to fry the green grams that we will eat with the chapati. So I'm just preparing to start cooking it. This is my pot, my cooking pot. I'll put it there. Onions will always make you cry. If nobody has beaten you, but you'll just cry. If you want not to feel that effect of onions, you wash, you dip in water. Remember our tomatoes, I showed you how to wash, so they are washed, they are clean, but I always repeat washing again. I just rinse them with water. So the green grams are overcooked, but I love them. I like them like this. So these are the onions. Then I'll continue chopping the tomatoes, the garlic. I'll crush the garlic. I'll crush ginger. In readiness. So as I'm waiting for my onions to turn brown, I'll peel my garlic. Ginger and garlic to cook in your food. It's good for health. There is a lot of benefits when you use ginger, when you use garlic. This is a piece of ginger, but I will not use the whole ginger. It's so big. I'll preserve one for another meal. So I'll use this size. So we're supposed to put our tomatoes, Tomatoes. I don't know what you call it, whatever name. Pronunciation varies. I like crushing the tomatoes, so by the time the food is ready, you do not see any tomato. Some people whom when they're cooking you find tomatoes, they're just like the way you're seeing them like this. This is my green pepper. I think I'll make small cubes. Slice and make small cubes. I've lowered my heat. I need to crush the ginger and the garlic together. I'll wash them first. So this is my garlic I pounded and ginger. I'll put the green pepper. You put salt. You have to be careful with salt. Don't put lots of salt because people might not eat it. Actually, I like putting carrots in my green grams or dengu. Call them dengu or green grams. So you can grate. You can grate using this part like that. Or you make them into cubes. So for me today, I'm cubing. So I'm going to put the carrot in my mixture. I love putting lemon in my food, my preparations. So I roll the lemon to get enough juice from there. That is the way you're able to get juice. I'm using this mortise because I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So you squeeze and squeeze. Yeah, I normally have the lemon squeezer or the juice squeezer, the manual one, but sometimes I'm just comfortable just squeezing with my hands. I have a lot of energy in my hands, so somebody would say, why can't you use the squeezer? I love doing it like that. So it's here. I want to use this for mixing. I'll tell you why. So these are my spices, black pepper. I'll put it there. Then there's curry powder, just a little. Doing the mixture. It's nice when you're putting spices, just mix in water before you put in the food. Don't put much, little. This oregano. Then I have aromat. I like mixing my spices with water so that they mix. When you put inside the food, it doesn't have to, and this is my paste, tomato paste. So I'll scoop a spoon and a half. Then I'll stir the mixture so that it's pasty. I'll add little water. I never put my spices directly. I like them mixed completely so that you don't find them like there's a lump of spices inside the food. So just put the spices. It's going to be the coconut green gums. So I have my coconut here. I'll pour into it coconut milk. So when you put in the coconut milk, ensure you're stirring. Don't just put and leave it. Put and keep on stirring until it boils is when you stop. Don't stop stirring. It's now boiling. Got the beautiful gravy. Now I'll put the green grams in. The heat should be very low so that it doesn't burn. So these are our chapatis. They are ready. But always once you've finished cooking, you turn them. Beautiful chapatis. Chapatis are so beautiful. So soft. So nice. Just see. Lovely. Wow. Very soft. So I'm serving like that. So thank you for watching the video to the end. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like. Give your comments below if you have any questions, if you have anything to say about our video today. Let's cook in Miss V's kitchen. Thank you once again for always watching my videos. God bless you. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.